So, first person I'm going to introduce is going to be Derek Hoshiko. He's a climate and social justice organizer based in Rural Island County, Washington, with a background in community-based economic development, local living economies, sustainable local food systems, and the tech sector. He co-founded the student debt relief organization, Salish Sea Cooperative Finance, in 2014. In 2015, he co-led the Cascadia Climate Collaborative, which helps support the creation of Women of Color Speak Out, as well as took part in the Road to Athabasca bike pilgrimage, a journey of over 1,000 miles from Seattle to the tar sands in British Columbia. In 2018, he was selected as a finalist for Sustainable Seattle's Sustainability Hero Award. He is a co-founding organizer and board member for the People. Please welcome Derek.
Good evening. Thank you, Patty, for the great introduction. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and thanks for Rihanna for opening the space for us. So For the People is an organizing platform, and I'll read the mission statement briefly. I'm still learning it. It's probably longer than it needs to be, but it is what is necessary to articulate what it really means to us, this organization that was founded out of the fires of patriarchy and racism and sexism and rape culture and our need to create accountability and to create something alive and loving. So here's our mission statement for the people. We are a grassroots organizing collective that provides a stable platform for community organizers to fundraise for social justice projects. We are accountable to our communities and uplift members dedicated to defending what we hold sacred: justice, life, freedom, love, and community. So 2018 was the year that we founded this organization, and it was so much work. And it started with that mission statement, and it started with filing for our articles of incorporation. And then we thought we could create the whole organization in 2 months and get rolling really fast. How many folks have started organizations real fast? So basically, it really came down to following Zarna's lead because of the amount of work that she put into this and the amount of heart and soul and the holding the dynamic tension between urgency, both financial and because the project of collective liberation is always urgent, but also balancing that with showing up well and doing things right. And so every step of the way, we invested the extra time and energy and delayed progress when we needed to make sure we had an accountability statement. I've never worked with an organization that had an accountability statement before, and I love it, because now I can link it and share it with people, and it's amazing. And even something like the bylaws, which is usually the most horrible thing that you want to get past, we literally went line by line with our board, founding board, and examined what does it really mean, each of these sentences, and how are we perpetuating the nonprofit industrial complex, or where are we supporting the project of social justice and the stable platform that upholds all of our values. And every step of the way, we've followed that discipline of doing things right and not sacrificing how we show up. And I've also been inspired through this process in 2018 by the blend of entrepreneurism and activism. So one of the things that we're going to need a lot of as we solve, for example, the climate crisis is how do we create the just transition? How do we instill climate justice into the dominant white supremacist patriarchy system that we swim in. And one of the ways that we're going to do that is by blending activism with entrepreneurship. And so for me, For the People is a case study in implementing the businesses and organizations that we need in order to create the thriving and surviving that we need going forward. So I guess I would really want to also instill the way that this community has shown up and my gratitude for so many familiar faces in the audience. It's so great. Many of you I've seen at the launch in November, and ever since then it's been, before then and then since then, it's been this like roller coaster ride. But for me personally, it's been a great experience in I feel like this flower blossoming or something. And to finally be able to stretch my arms out. In fact, I'm going to just do that right now. Because I've been so much like this, and now I can be like this. And doing things I've never done before, being inspired by women of color speak out, being at, for example, the No New Youth Jail actions, and hearing people lead chants that I didn't know could lead chants. And then just a few weeks ago, I was at a situation where no one was talking. It was a bunch of people that don't like chant or anything. And I realized I am the only one that is going to lead a chant, so I had to do it. For the first time ever. And then like this Facebook Live thing, you know, I've never done that before, so I've been very scared, but feeling very held by this community and supported to step up even though I've had 10, 15, 20 years of experience organizing, there's always something new I've never done before. And so this has been a great container to unfold and blossom and create and co-create and build together and build with all of you. So thank you so much.